Tao quest. And then, I don't know, I haven't really got a plan beyond that. Oh, hello, Ave. Good to see you, good to see you. Oh wait, there's 2 hydrates. Good to see you. Let me drink some more water. Yes, what was I gonna say? Oh yes, we're gonna do the Hu Tao quest, and then, I don't know, it sort of depends how things go, because usually that's when we do the bosses, and depending on how quick the bosses are, depends on how much time there is to do other things. So we'll either do more world quests, or we'll do another story quest. Anyway, first of all, we are going to try and pull for Kazuha. I think I don't have enough things to do 20, so we're just going to do 10. Well, we're going to do 10, then I'm going to have a look at how many Primogems I have. Attempt to do some quick maths, but my quick maths is not it's not super good, to see how many we have left. And then, yeah, that's the plan. And I also figured, since standing next to the Kazuha's friends sort of memorial didn't work, the Venti statue also didn't work, I figured we'd stand next to Madame Ping this time, and maybe we'll get Yao Yao. So that's my thinking behind this one. Because we haven't got, we got Hazel twice and no Yao Yao, so that's why we're standing next to Madame Ping. Okay, let me see. I see some more messages. There's so many messages. Bosses of, wait, I don't think I did 3 hydrates, so I'll do another hydrate. And bosses with Barbara. I mean, I guess we could do bosses with Barbara, but like, this is why I haven't planned anything for the second half of the stream, because when we do bosses with Barbara, we derail everything. I guess we'll see what happens when we get close to boss time. Oh, hello! I see Project Kyla's here. Good to see you, good to see you. How's it today? It's good. It's hot. So these hydrates are actually pretty good today. Yes, I wish there was a fan in this room, but there is not, sadly. If you can hear a fan, that's the sound of my computer struggling. So yeah. I told you can't help today because you're tired. You know what? It's probably because it's really early in the morning where you are, so if you're tired, you should go to bed. But I do appreciate you making the effort to come and say hi anyway. So, but yes, if you're tired, you should go to sleep. I would recommend. Anyway, yeah, I did not watch the stream. I always forget that that's a thing, and then I miss them. So let me know if anything particularly exciting happened that I missed. Anyway, I'm going to do some wishes. Okay, there is a purple one, which is expected. The question is, what is this purple one gonna be? If it's Hazel again, I'll be very sad. Or a weapon. You... Why is it always Hazel? I don't understand. Why does it not want me to have Yao Yao? How do you get Hazel 3 times in a row? I just want Yao Yao. I want Kazuha, but I just want Yao Yao. Oh no, okay, let me think. 16 times 2 is 32, times 3 is 48. How many days? 8 days. I don't think I can afford to do another 10, but I'm gonna do another 10 anyway, because it's upsetting me. Okay. I just somehow have to figure out how to get like another 200 and then it'll be fine. So, attempt 2. Please. Oh! Uh-oh, okay. Well, I'm not getting Yao Yao. Please. 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 I'm not even gonna... Wait, how do I still get Hazel? I just... I don't understand. I swear it was a gold one. Kazuha! I still want to cry from having so many Hazels though. But Kazuha, we got Kazuha! I don't know what the Kaiko model is doing because I don't think it can fully grasp like tears of hysteria, but like am legit, like, almost crying from, like, laughter at the fact that we've managed to get, like, infinite Hazel. Like, I'm so happy about Kazuha, but also it's still overshadowed by the fact that we got Hazel again. Like, why couldn't you give me Yao Yao or Xiangling? Like, I used both of those characters, but I got another Hazel as well. Why won't you let me have Yao Yao? And I think that's gonna be the last wish for a while, because Klee is coming next. And I like Klee. And so I don't think it's worth, I mean, I really wish I could get Yao Yao, but I don't think it's worth wishing for Alhaitham instead of saving the wishes for Klee. So I think I'm gonna have to save the wishes for Klee, which means no Yao Yao. There's just no Yao Yaos, and I'm just so upset, but oh my gosh. Anyway, let me see what you guys have said. Okay, people freaking out about Eula? I don't get the appeal. To be fair, it's probably because I just don't know how to use Claymore characters. Edward, you're gonna sleep soon? Fair enough. It's 303 Kelvin where you are. Oh, that's 30 degrees. How hot is it here? Ugh. I don't like that. I don't like... Now I feel compelled to check out what the weather's like. Also, why did you report that in Kelvin? And it is 273 Kelvin is 0, right? I'm pretty sure I did the maths right. If anyone was wondering, I am a scientist. Well, actually a mathematician, but same difference. Okay, looks like it's 23 degrees apparently, where I am. But it feels hotter than that. You're freaking out about Klee? I'm also freaking out about Klee. Also, I saw Klee's like new outfit, and her new outfit is adorable, and I wish I could have it, but I'm not paying any money for that. But it looks so cool. Oh, Fontaine! See, I didn't look at the thing, so I have no idea what Fontaine looks like. But I'm excited. Another hydrate. Hazel loves me. That is true. I cannot believe I got, at least, yeah, I wonder if I summoned so many Hazels that it summoned Kazuha too. There was just such a concentration of Anemo energy that Kazuha just came as well. Ooh. Klee is cute, but she is slow. Aw. Yeah, I just want her for her adorableness though. What other acceptable unit of temperature is there? Celsius? But that is, you know, you should use the, I forgot, there's a really funky one that's like weirdly specific. I don't know what it's called anymore, but I remember learning about that. Okay, Earth play sounds really slow. Oh, fair. Fair. Any thermal equations need to be done in Kelvin? Also true. That is true. That is true. Anyway. Well, for Klee. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go for Klee because Klee is my favorite. And I think, also I'm looking at the other banners, and I know that, like, obviously Wander is good, but I just cannot figure out how to use him. He's too complicated for my normal play style. I just could not figure it out. So I'm not gonna try and get him or Kokomi, because I think Kokomi is a healer, and I have Yao Yao. I don't need another healer. So Klee is the answer, basically. So yeah, we're gonna have to get Klee. Anyway, so now my Hazel is like level 4. And my Yao Yao is tragically level 1. Like level 0, you know, like nothing. And I'm very sad about this, but I don't think I should waste any more wishes on it. So no Yao Yao. We're gonna save the 3,000 gems for Klee. And yeah. Anyway, well, that was successful. Wait, I didn't actually... Oh, move my screen. I didn't actually, like, look at... Where is he? There he is. Hello. Let me just give him some stuff. Let's see how much stuff I just already have. That would be quite fun. Okay, can I ascend you? Okay, I can. I guess this is the next character I'm gonna have to try and level up. which will be ooh! Oh, I can level that up immediately. Perfect. We're just gonna we level him as high as he goes before I run out of materials, and then yeah, then I'm gonna continue. I think we're supposed to be doing Hu Tao's story quest. Is what I was supposed to be doing today, but I got a little bit distracted with Kazuha and the endless Hazels. I cannot believe, no matter what I tried, just no Yao Yaos. Very upsetting, but we got Kazuha, so that's a success. Okay, let me just level you up again. Okay, let me go back one. And then let me give you some more stuff. And then some more stuff. And then... oh! Why do I have so many ascension materials for Kazuha? When did I fight... what is this thing? The puppet? When did I fight the puppet this many times? Because I don't remember fighting the puppet on purpose. But apparently, I fought the puppet a bunch. So that worked. Okay, let's see. How many is 101 gonna get me? Not many. Is this a waste of my resources? Probably. Am I gonna do it anyway? Obviously. Okay, let me go back down to 5. Okay. Here. Okay. Yeah, that's not enough. Okay, okay. So he's up to 57 now. Let's just give you something. Oh, I did level up some artifacts. So, not a lot of them, but some of them. I don't know, have this. I don't know, have this. That's not a good one. There you go. At least those ones match. Okay, I don't know, have this. I don't have any good ones. Okay, have this. And I don't know, have this. No, that's rubbish. Have this for now. I'll pick in some good artifacts at another time. Oh, I'll look into that another time too. Okay, let me see what because I've been using Kazuha for his story quest, but I didn't actually like learn what he does. So let me find out. Okay, so what is this? He does nicotine eek. Has the wind, launching the opponents, and he goes into the air. Unplunging attack. Bigger mode. Okay. Okay. And then what's this? Okay, yes. This is what we know. Okay, then it absorbs stuff. Okay. And then what's this? Oh, that's this thing. Ah. Ooh. Okay. Okay, and then what does this do? Aha. Interesting. So it's good to have elemental mastery, I guess. Okay. Oh, what's this? Sprinting stamina. Ooh. We do love sprinting stamina. But again, I don't know where I'm going to put him. Because I have my party. I guess I have to do a reshuffle at some point. I'm thinking when I do a reshuffle, I'll probably swap... Wait, first, what's upset with me? Why are you upset with me? Oh, I haven't clicked on Kazuha. I'll probably reshuffle and put, like... I think when I do a reshuffle, eventually, I will do this. And it will go like that. But Nahida is not strong enough yet. She needs some better artifacts, because right now she's very small and squishy, and she just does not do as much damage as Ayaka, and it's, like, not worth the switch yet. But once she's stronger, I'll do this, probably. And then I'll have, like, Party 2, where I put, I don't know, I'll put Ayaka there, and probably Kazuha. But then you have 2 wins. I have to get rid of Jean again, which would be quite sad, because Jean. But yeah, this was going to be Party 2. Maybe if I put Kazuha there. Something like this. I don't know. I don't remember why I put Shinobu there. I think I was considering swapping her with Xiangling, because I decided I was going to try some of the Spiral Abyss challenges. And yeah, I found out that those characters were kind of necessary, so maybe I'll level up Layla at some point, because turns out her shield is pretty useful when you're trying to get certain achievements and other things like that. Anyway, what have you guys said? I've missed many a message. Okay. Wonders if only pulling his weapon. Ooh. My Yao is level 87. Yes. Kaiko, the finest Yao main. I wear that badge with pride. Oh, Dark Boy's here. Hello, welcome. The Pac-Man knockoff. I have no idea. That was like one event a while back. Oh yes, yeah, that one event was kind of like Pac-Man. I'm gonna love Kazuha. Oh, I am excited, but like he doesn't fit in with my main party, sadly, because I need Yelan for the reactions, and I need Xiangling to explode the reactions. Anyway. He's Elemental Mastery? Okay. Cool. Just hold the mouse. My artifacts are hurting me. Wait, why are my artifacts hurting? Are they good or bad? Is it because I just picked them randomly? Because that's because I haven't done my research yet. I can't give. Just gonna give Kazuha something so he doesn't give like me the blinking message. It's like you have no artifacts. Okay. Okay. Kaiko, how's life? Life is good. I just got Kazuha, which is exciting, but I didn't get any Yaos, which is very sad. I have never bought primos, but you know why I have so many? It's because I keep doing the Twitch streaming events, and I get like 1,100 every time a new update comes out. So when 3. Whatever the next one is comes out, hopefully I'll do the event again, and I'll get another bunch of primogems. To be fair, I mean, I'm getting a 5-star every banner, but I am spending like 50 pulls, so... Kazuha with Ayaka? Oh yeah, that would make sense because she does have the ice, like endless ice. And he would do good for the ice. Okay. They are good and bad. I see. Good, but not good for Kazuha. I mean, to be fair, I gave Kazuha random, like literally random. I just gave him whatever was in my inventory, but like at the top. So he wouldn't be empty. But I'll look into it. Like I tried to give Yao good ones. So I gave her like plant ones. And I tried to give her HP ones. But you know, we'll have to figure it out. And I tried to give Nahida these ones. Because Yao's already got the plant ones. And if they're together, that solves that problem. And then I tried to... I think I gave up with Yella and I haven't bothered. I looked at her things and I thought, this is a future Kaiko problem, and ignored it. Similarly with Ayaka, I think I looked at them and thought, I've spent too much time trying to get Yao good artifacts that I don't have time to get Ayaka good artifacts, so I just didn't bother again. And then yeah, kind of gave up after that. But I started the process. Because I'm one of the few that can fit in any team. Ah, fair. Oh yeah, I forgot I had to give Kazuha a sword. I should do that. Let me give him a sword. I just realized he can't have the rubbish one. I guess he can have this one. In which case, I'll give this one to... Well, I'll give this one to Kazuha. And then I'll swap it for Bennett. Okay, and then fast equip Bennett, and I will swap them because I think Bennett has the other sword. I don't know. Give Kazuha this sword. It'll be fine. Anyway, yes. That is good and bad. Why are they all good and bad? Okay, fine. I do have this one. Oh, this one is probably the better one. Okay, we'll swap this one then. Wait, what is this? Let me read the stats. Ah, I see. Yeah, if you want Elemental Mastery, we should probably swap this one. Okay, let me swap these ones. Let me give that one to Kazuha. And then I guess Kirara now has the funky red sword. So yeah. Okay. So anyway, I think what I'll do later, as in, I need to put Ayaka back in this team because for now, this is my go-to team, and then later I'll sort of do something funky here. I might have to get rid of Jean again because I don't think we need Jean here, but I don't know who I'm gonna replace her with because Jean is high level, so meh, we'll figure it out. But Jean on prototype? I think Jean has the prototype. Yeah, Jean does. Wait, please do the finest team salad in a fridge. What does that mean? Wait, is that... What? I'm so confused. The artifacts are still painful? Yeah, I know. But that's because I literally have put 0 time thinking about it. So, you know what? Because artifacts are scary. It's a future Kaiko problem. I'll deal with it eventually. Aha, I see. So all I have to do is swap out Xiangling for Nahida, and then I will have done. Salad in a fridge. I love it. Anyway, we're supposed to be doing the Hu Tao quest, but we got very distracted by all of the Kazuha stuff and my inability to build a good Kazuha because I was not actually like mentally prepared to actually get Kazuha. So, yeah. Oh, you almost level 50 on your battle pass? Ooh, me too. I think I'm like level 49. I get so distracted. Yeah, I'm on 49. So when I get here, I'll get the final one. So that's exciting. That's exciting. Well, let me just start the story quest before I get distracted once again. Okay, let me start it. Okay, it started. Okay. Edward, you're finally fully awake. Did we wake you up with all of the Kazuha stuff? I think we did. Oh, hello, Adiorex. Good to see you. It has been a while, but welcome back. Child of Peace could break in and upgrade my artifacts, but I don't think Child of Peace knows what's going on either, so they might actually go down. Oh no, Child of Peace, no! Don't try and break into my house, please! Anyway, we're supposed to be going to do the Hu Tao quest. We're supposed to be going to Wuwang Hill, apparently, which is somewhere over here. Let me teleport over here. Wait, the artifacts are so painful, you're fully awake. Okay, in which case, what am I supposed to do with my artifacts? Like, why are they so painful? What's wrong with them? Is it... To be fair, I haven't tried. Okay, tell me what they're supposed to be, and there's a small chance I'll work towards getting them right. I just haven't done it yet. I say that, but I have to remember to, like, take a screenshot of whatever you say. Maybe Child of Peace can take a screenshot for me. But, like, what's wrong with them? Are the Yao Yao ones okay? Because the Yao Yao ones I have tried to put correctly. And these with Ayaka, I gave her all of the right, like, set. They're just not very good. Everyone else I kind of just left. I just gave them whatever was a 5-star and went, that will do. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, there's a stretch. Elemental Mastery. Okay. But I also need that for Nahida. I don't have very many. Anyway, I'm supposed to be looking for Hu Tao, but I got distracted. Where am I supposed to be going? Okay, where is she? Am I in the... Oh no, she's this way. Okay. Come on, Yao Yao. Okay. Wait, no, I want to be Yao Yao. Come on, Yao Yao. Let's go find out what's happening. Why did we come here? Paimon's got a bad feeling about this. Not that Paimon's scared or anything, just concerned for your safety. It's just that this is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place in the middle of nowhere, there's barely any light, and then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of... Ah! Quick, Kaiko, do something! Didn't you say you weren't scared? Paimon's intuition says that anyone we run into here is going to be far from normal. If he gets us, he's going to eat Paimon for sure. Who are you? Well, I'm a traveler. I came from beyond the heavens. Let's go for the chaotic choice. Beyond the heavens? A strange way of putting it. Don't try to scare me. I'm just here for a funeral. I don't mean to offend. No matter who you are, there's no need for any ill will between us. Phew, seems like he's just your average scaredy cat. He looks more afraid than Paimon. Did I scare him? Yep, you should leave the introductions to Paimon. Don't be afraid, we come in peace. Ah, gods protect me. No, stop freaking out and stand still. Relax. Relax, yes, whatever you say, please stay your hand. Don't come any closer, I mean you no harm, don't touch me. Why is he scared of Paimon? Paimon didn't do anything. Hey, Paimon already said nothing's gonna happen. Okay. Interesting. I'm supposed to be looking for him, and he is somewhere. Somewhere over here. Ooh. Mount Hu Tao. Director, there's a ghost after me. Oh? Don't get too excited, these are clients, not ghosts. Exactly, we said we're not ghosts, why won't you calm down and let us explain? Although clients doesn't seem quite right either. Forgive me, this one is one of our new undertakers, Meng. It's his first time working a funeral, so of course he's afraid of his own shadow. Funeral? Oh, the Wangshu Funeral Parlor. Zhongli is a consultant there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right? Oh, you know Zhongli? Well, that saves me a lot of explaining. I'm Hu Tao, the current director of the Wangshu Funeral Parlor, responsible for, well, trifling matters having to do with mortality. A satisfying trade to be in, though, and Wangshu Funeral Parlor is well known around town. Whatever the request, I'll be glad to hear it. I don't think we fall into the client category. Yeah, if we were looking for Wangshu Funeral Parlor's help, this is hardly the place you would come to. Ah, but you see, I wasn't referring to client in the business sense. Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine. Sooner or later. Well, that is dark. Wangshan Funeral Parlor welcomes advanced reservations. Where you choose us, you'll never have to worry about what might be around the corner. Be sure to book the right date. Pro tip, it is a living nightmare trying to get flowers at short notice. Speaking of dates, if you're struggling to decide, please do come and talk it over. I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes. Whoa, slow down. That's you. There's a lot to unpack here. That's very bizarre. You have to excuse her, the director is a rather unique individual, allow me to explain. We heard there'd been some supernatural activity at Wuwang Hill. To restore calm here, we performed a funeral ceremony. It went very smoothly. According to the director, we shouldn't be expecting any more issues in the near future. Wangshan Funeral Parlor, Wuwang Hill, funeral, what more is there to say? These three belong in the same sentence. You two, on the other hand, have no business coming to Wuwang Hill. You being here is not normal. Maybe your understanding of normal isn't quite right. I'm here on an adventure. Adventure? You must hail from the Adventurers Guild. And you're one of our distinguished clients. Wood, to be precise. Wood? What do you mean? That's just how we gauge our clients' importance. We have 4 levels: wicker, bamboo, wood, and marble. The higher the grade, the better. We'd like to get to know you. But I've just only heard of this. Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked. Take a look. Our adventurers spend the whole day scaling mountains, clearing domains, and smiting enemies. Danger and peril are their bread and butter. Clients like these deserve better treatment. Taking an interest in their daily lives will ultimately benefit not only them, but also me. How subtle. Touched a nerve, did I? I just thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this. Anyway, I have a favour to ask. Recently, Wangshan Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier. What's in it for me? Let me think. What could I offer you as a reward? Or perhaps as a favour I could do in return? We're looking for someone. We've asked a lot of people, but nobody seems to have a clue where they are. This seems like something right up my alley. I can even inquire with the ones who no longer speak for you. You see, helping me will be worth your while. Come on then, my able assistant. Let's get back down to Liyue Harbour and do some business. When did we become your assistants? Okay. Well, that's a bit bizarre. I mean, I guess it makes sense, but it's a little bit off-putting to have someone be so enthusiastic about your eventual demise. Like, she's just waiting for people to drop dead so she can sell them coffins. And what does she mean by make sure your date is correct? Like, I don't like this. I'm a tiny bit scared to turn my back on Hu Tao. Like, what is she gonna do when I'm not looking? That's what I want to know. Anyway, I missed some things. What did I miss? Okay. Hu Tao, you can't stand her, she's weird. I do think she's weird, but hopefully weird in a good way. Or an entertaining way. That's what I'm hoping for. It's so painful, but do it your way, Kaiko, because it's best for you. Is this still about my artifact? I see. I mean, I tried to look it up, but oh well. You only have so much resin, and doing the same domain so many times gets real boring real quick. But maybe one day I'll show up with excellent artifacts. I have a lot of choice though, as I'm sure you can see. I have so many artifacts. Well, actually, I used up about half of them upgrading another section of them, so I have less artifacts than I did. But that's okay. Please, which bits? It's okay. I think I was more thinking if someone tells me what artifacts I should use, then you should probably screenshot that bit. But if no one does, then I think we're fine. Okay. You're so definitely not a ghost. I see. Reminds you of your fear of pandas. Why do you fear pandas? I see. I use gold pieces to upgrade. Oh no, I'm not using the gold ones. I'm using all the blue ones. At least I assume that's what we're talking about. No, I used the rubbish artifacts. You again. Look, I told you we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe. Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition. Let's hear her out. Since our last negotiation, I've come up with a new proposal, which I think you'll find has more benefits for you. First things first, Wangshan Funeral Parlor will prioritize the Adventurers Guild's request above all others. You'll also receive 100 of our signature wooden coffins for free, together with your first order. That's not all. We also provide an on-site cadaver collection service covering almost all regions of Liyue. Now, we do charge a slight premium for a very small number of especially dangerous areas, but don't you worry about that. I promise you it's still very affordable. I don't think you're hearing me. Okay, alright, I get it. You want to bargain a little more, but our offer as it stands is already quite a good deal, don't you think? Just think about it. An adventurous life is full of unexpected threats. It's only natural to take precautions. Mend the roof before it rains, as they say. Yeah, no, I'm not so sure that applies in this context. Speaking of precautions, I'd rather focus on keeping my adventures safe in the first place. It's time for you to go. I have to attend to other matters. Wait, hold on. What would you say to a group discount? 30% off for parties of 10. Director, please, you did your best. We don't need another clash with the Middle Leaf. If Paimon understands all that correctly, it seems that she's trying to sell them to the funeral parlor services. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere. Yeah, nothing left to do here. Let's go back to Wangshan Funeral Parlor. I see. I get... Honestly, kind of a bold move for a funeral parlor, but it seems in character. Like, from what I've seen of Hu Tao, she seems like a very chaotic person, and that is the chaotic choice, trying to sell people funerals in advance with, like, group discounts. Who group discounts a funeral? The panda's terrifying. It eats shoots and leaves. No, you forgot the comments, but that's the point. It's a pun. That's the title of a book, isn't it? It's about, like, grammar. Depends where you put the commas, changes the meaning of the sentence. I like that one. Okay, seems like the old ways are the most reliable after all. Monk, are you done preparing our promotional materials? My apologies, I'm only halfway through. Do you really think they'll be effective? Trust me, they're going to work wonders. The marketing strategy has been used by Wangshan Funeral Parlor for generations. Clients need to come to our door and write down their commissions on blank wooden tiles. Then they squeeze us under the parlor through the crack under the door. I fill the request written on each tile to make sure all our clients are satisfied with the service, no matter if it's an obituary, cremation, or funeral that they seek. Though it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch. No, Director, I'm not asking about the wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise. Offer? Wangzhou Funeral Parlor should keep up with the times. Just think about it. If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we? Business development is a crucial element of every prosperous enterprise. I've been trying various marketing strategies ever since I became the director. I put up posters just like all the other shops, but the Middle East promptly removed them. Then I organised the Wangshan Visitors Day, but no one showed up. That doesn't come as a huge surprise. And finally, I discovered that the traditional ways are the most reliable after all. I took inspiration from the wisdom of previous directors. So now I go from door to door looking for people and organisations willing to cooperate, just like during our visit to the Adventurers Guild. That's what I mean by business development. The other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons, just by writing things like buy one get one free for the holder of this tile on them. What do they buy and what do they get? A solid and durable second home, of course. They may not need it right away, but they can be sure that when they do, it will still be as good as new. You won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. That's the Wandering Funeral Parlor quality guarantee. It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself? Why is she like this? I don't know what to say. Alright then, keep adding the special offers to the wooden tiles. The future of our business depends on it. I'm still not sure this will work. Oh, I get it. You think that our special offer is not comprehensive enough, right? It is true, I was offering all kinds of great benefits to the Adventurers Guild because they are a new client. But in doing so, I neglected my old clients. You're right, it's unfair. Let me do some market research. Wait here, my faithful assistants. I'll be back with you in a moment. It shouldn't take too long. I've already told you we're not your assistants. I guess we got dragged into someone else's business again. Let's look around while she's away. Okay, well, she didn't go anywhere. The way you're wording this lacks warmth and sincerity. If we're content to settle for just seeing people off, how can we give them a sense of really having gained something? But that's a tough feeling to convey in this industry. Precisely the problem. If we can't get that feeling across, then how will we get return clients? Return clients? He brings a good point there. I don't think you should be getting return clients for a funeral home. Usually a bad sign. Okay. A board used for hanging wild from funeral parlors wooden tiles. According to Hu Tao, all the tiles should be blank. In which case, the characters on the back of the tiles must be the special offer. Okay. Door. So behind this door is Wangshan Funeral Parlor. It looks far more ordinary than the director made it out to be. Oh. Hello. You must be the director's new hires. Not us, we're just very curious about Wangshan Funeral Parlor and Hu Tao. Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk. The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known. Tactful? She also, didn't go anywhere. And that's settled then, write it like this. Wangshan Funeral Parlor, bumper sale, buy one get one free, buy two get three free, but more for your Mora. I love it better than all that lifeless brochure stuff. We want people to feel warm and fuzzy. But director, isn't lifeless the name of the game in this industry? That's old hat, we're opening up new ground. Why does Wangshan Funeral Parlor need to open up? Yes, director. Poor guy's given up. Right, we should get going and letting new business escape us. We, as in us? Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was. Stop adding little afterthoughts like that, creeps people out. No, just a joke. Sorry, everything you see is everything that's present, for the moment at least. Comforting. Lighten up. The way I see it, people make death scarier than it really is. What people truly fear about departing this world is suffering and regret. To deal with the trauma, they let their imaginations run wild with notions of ghosts and evil spirits. All baseless fantasies, what we've ended up with is a topic that people are not morbidly afraid of talking about. If I don't broach the subject, then Wangshan Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world. But I've seen a ghost? Oh, more approachable and appeasable than you'd imagine? Paimon wouldn't say that. Let's just say at least it didn't hurt us. We must have come across a particularly ferocious entity. How should I put this? Most spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folks. The job of Wangshan Funeral Parlor is to guard the border between life and death. One component of this is correcting notions of death and the afterlife that people may hold. Simply put, for those unable to see the border, they're best kept as far away from it as possible. So for ordinary folks, the best case scenario is ignorance of all matters concerning spirits and the afterlife, or even better, a belief that none of it exists. Then you really don't have any excuse for spooking the heck out of people. Haha, you make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humour in it all. Why are we so mean? Okay, that's why people think you're weird. I never thought you'd be such a bore. Never mind, if you stick by me, everything will become clear. Alright, let's get going. Follow me. Director, wait, what about Big G? Don't forget. Big G? Who's that? We've been in Leo for ages and never heard that name. But nothing, just something Mung's been pleading with me to take care of. Should be a piece of cake. I don't like the sound as Big G. Mung, who's Big G? Big G, how did it all turn out like this? Don't mind me, I'm just thinking out loud. Well, that's really ominous. Oh, wait, I didn't actually read this. Oh, okay, they use the wood tiles to write down the commissions. Oh, yep, this is what they told us. Oh, her adverts are on the back. Buy one, get one free. Okay, where are we supposed to be going? And who is Big G? Very suspicious. Anyway, let me see. There's only one parlor, it's a monopoly. You know what? That is true. I've never seen a funeral parlor in Mondstadt either. Or anywhere else. Do they also go to Wangshan funeral parlor? Oh, okay, posture check. Oh, hydrate. And a stretch. I will stretch in a minute, once I put down the glass of water. That was a good stretch. My elbow clipped though, so that's probably not a good thing. But, it'll be fine. Anyway. Imagine going from Inazuma to Liyue to visit the parlor. I mean, yeah, where I have yet to see a funeral parlor in any other city, so, you know. Where are they going? Oh. Uh-oh. Is this the guy... Wait, no. He's Little Wu. I think I'm thinking of Childish Jiang. Are they the same guy? Sorry, who are you? If this is Childish Jiang, Hu Tao, you better tread carefully. Hello, I'm Hu Tao, director of the Wangshan Funeral Parlor. Okay, so why would someone from Wangshan Funeral Parlor be looking for me? Nothing major. How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them. What are you getting at? I'm in great health and enjoying life very much, thank you. Go and find some other poor soul. Goodbye. Hu Tao, what? Why are you doing? No wonder no one likes you. Don't bother me again, I'm doing just fine. You can't just go up to people and ask them when they're going to die. That's not... Very untactful. Very untactful. Hu Tao, no! Oh! You're at 4.8k exceeds, 0.2k from a silly voice. Oh, that reminds me, I have updated the silly voice. If anyone's clicked it recently, you will notice that I deleted the one that said somewhat low and added in a choice that says like Child of Peace Roulette or something, which basically we have figured out that we all know I cannot do voices, like it just does not work. But Child of Peace can, and if Child of Peace does a voice, I can mimic it back. So we have discovered a system, which is if you pick Child of Peace Roulette, Child of Peace will just send me a voice memo with a random accent, or whatever they have decided. And if I respond quick enough, I can pick up the accent. It doesn't sound anywhere near as good, but it's vaguely in the right realm. So that, yeah, that's now an option now. But obviously that's only valid while Child of Peace is online, because otherwise I have no one to send me the silly voices. So there's more variety available now. But you have like, yeah, I don't know, Child of Peace picks the voice. And it's it's hilarious. I mean it is, but like at my expense. So yeah, okay, let's see. Hu Tao is bullying Chi-Chi all the time. I mean that makes sense. But like no. Did I announce the change of silly voice? I have now. Hu Tao, when are you gonna die? I mean, that is true. Does she I kind of hope she has planned her own funeral by now, because given the way she's talking to everyone else, it'd be kind of hypocritical if she didn't have a whole plan sorted out already. Okay, wait. Let me drink some more water. Okay. Oh, and you are? Be quick, I'm busy. Hello there, would you be interested in understanding a bit about our services at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? I'm not in need of your services. So you're out here looking for new customers, don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it? Hardly, isn't this the fashion these days? Bring the service to the customer and all that. I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that. Anyway, please bother someone else if you don't mind. I mean, he was pretty polite about it, all things considered. He just sort of went, this is not very tactful, maybe you should think about something else, instead of getting mad. Like, I don't know, I'd be pretty upset if someone came up to my door and just kind of went, so, funerals? Oh, I didn't talk to the guy. Yep, okay. I know your face, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor director, right? Sorry, I'm really in no need of... Don't apologize, get to know us. We've got a new sale going on. Ever hear the saying, out with the old, in with the new? Well, going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side. If you kept talking like this, I'll have to call the mill leaf. I don't know, okay, relax, we're leaving. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor awaits your distinguished patronage. Oh, you really don't give up, do you? Tough crowd. Are you trying to make me feel better? Thank you, seems you understand me far better than most people. Not really, this is just getting really uncomfortable. Enough business development, please help me find someone. Business development, is that what you see this as? Surely you don't think all of this was business development? Then what was it exactly? Traumatizing for its own sake? No, the business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild. I was helping to find somebody for Meng. You remember Big G? Oh. I'm confused about how this is related to Big G, but yes. As it turns out, the Big G that Meng is looking for is a ghost adrift in the mortal realm. Oh. Oh, Big G, big ghost. The three we saw just now were all people I suspected of being followed by Big G, but having seen them, I didn't sense the presence of anything otherworldly. So we just had a quick chat and I left it at that. If that was stopping for a quick chat, I wonder what business development looks like. Why didn't you say so? Paimon thought you had some kind of sixth sense for people in declining health. Huh? What would I need that kind of ability for? I'm no doctor. Were you seriously hoping the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was going to start healing people, or... Paimon trying to subtly imply that, never mind, Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand. Well, let's leave that for now and head back to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. This Big G matter is very closely linked to Meng. Okay. The director, she obviously gets the full service for free. True, but I hope she has like a plan. Like, has she picked out her coffin? You know, like a whole plan. But I would expect her to get it for free, all things considered. Oh, Nicholas here. Hello, welcome. Welcome to stream. We are doing the Hu Tao quest. I think you're one of the people that requested it. So, yeah, so far she's harassed multiple people by asking them about are they likely to die soon and would they like to purchase a funeral package. So yeah, that's what's been going on. And what else happened? Oh, we spent a lot of time talking about Kazuha. So yeah, it's been like an hour and we're not very far into this quest, I don't think. Because we talked about Kazuha for like a full half an hour. Anyway. You can't spell funeral without fun? I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. And you can't spell death without eat. I mean, honestly, I'm more concerned about that second. What are you implying here? Oh gosh. At Aspal, you'll find savings funeral all day long. I see. Who do I think will die first? That's not a thought I've been thinking about. I mean, Tepe has already perished. So, I guess Tepe? Got a piece. I'm not even going to delve into that one. Oh, what was I going to say? I had a thought and I forgot what it was. Oh yeah! No, I think these people at the funeral parlor are low-key wacky. Because I think there's a, let me check this. I think there's a voice line from Xin Yan about the parlor. Let me find it. Is it like one of these? There's one of them about getting like Maybe it's not this one. I don't know. There's one of the, I swear there's something where she says that she got asked to perform somewhere. She was really excited. And then turns out it was Zhongli who asked her to perform at a funeral. And she was just kind of like, wait, what? I don't think that that's the right vibes. But she definitely did do that. Let me just see if I can find it. If I can't find it, oh, is it here? Oh yeah, okay. There was this one fellow who invited me to perform at his place. Back when there wasn't many who would give my music the time of day, I was touched, let me tell you what. Like, hey, someone gets it, I agreed right away. But when I got there, I found out he was the consultant at the Wangxing funeral parlor. What a weird guy. I mean, how is that appropriate? So it looks like the entirety of the Wangxing funeral parlor is just a little bit odd. Because, I mean, you know, it looks like they were putting the fun in funeral. They got like a rock and roll singer involved. So, you know, pretty fun. Can't spell implying without imp and lying. Gotta eat the dirt to escape the grave. Oh gosh. Oh, hello Rainbow Gecko. Good to see you. However briefly that may be. Oh gosh. These are getting weirder and weirder. Can't spell cadaver without Dave. It's all fine if Hu Tao starts to rap. Okay. Everything, I'm confused now, but that's fine. Hello, Meng. What are you going to tell me about Big G the ghost? Meng, I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G. I see. Well, I'm just sorry for the trouble. We've already searched in all the likely places. Who is this Big G anyway? I guess I should start at the beginning. My home was in the vicinity of Wuwang Hill. In my youth, I had a good many friends there. Big G was one of them. We were the best of friends, inseparable really. But one day there was an accident and that was the end of him. I've never forgotten too many memories, I suppose. I often returned to Wuwang Hill. But recently, after one such visit, I started to feel strange. Now every night, Big G appears in my dreams. I can't help but wonder, did I disturb him somehow? Okay, it sounds like a tall story and that kind of thing doesn't happen, but I do think it's happened, because the world of Genshin is a little bit wacky, so I think it's probably likely that it's true. Perhaps I don't have proof, but I can't stop worrying. I get more anxious every day. How would I ever come to terms with my childhood friend becoming an evil spirit? That's why I joined Wangxing Funeral Parlor. In place of a salary, I'm helping him deal with this matter. You're not paying him? And in fact, what Meng has said is entirely plausible. Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. But as for evil spirits, I think you're scaring yourself. Even I have only encountered malevolent forces a handful of times. But are you sure there's no danger? I couldn't bear for him to go around harming people. You see what I mean? Look at the state of him. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Meng forever. Those people we found today were also Meng's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed. Wuwang Hill, childhood friends, seems like we're out of leads. There's a guy. Sorry, excuse me, is this Wangxing Funeral Parlor? My name's Wocheng. I've had this awful feeling recently like something's staring at me. Some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I felt ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me. I think it's a curse, right? I've been cursed by a demon. Say no more. There's no doubt it's a demonic curse, right? And a serious one at that. You believe so too? Then it's just like they say in the tales of old. Vengeful spirits of the gods who fell in the Archon will return to cast their evil curses upon mortals. And if the curse isn't lifted, it will burn through the body, laying waste to flesh and bone. Oh, what a wretched end. The symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales. At Wuwang Hill, no, I don't think it was a curse. It was probably just Big G. Hold your horses, both of you. There's no need to creep each other out. Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though? Wangxing Funeral Parlor specializes in demonic stuff like this, right? Help me, I beg you, I'm too young to die. Alright, don't panic, leave it to me, you've come to the right person. However, in order to lift the curse, we need a suitable location and we need to make some preparations. Come with me, my trusty assistants, I'm going to need your help. I guess I'll come too. Help and make the preparations first, the incense exorcism, the one I taught you. When you're ready, come and find me. Once we finish with this, we'll get back to the Big G matter. Okay, I guess. Right, let's go. Huh, I guess that's quite funky. I guess they do exorcisms too? Huh, I didn't realize the Wangxing Funeral Parlor did, like, non-funeral related things. Please help me, I don't want to die. Don't worry, the director is highly skilled, she'll help you find a way. Okay. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again, and have a great day.